And now, it's time for another episode with the two brothers who ice fish from the same hole, who have kicked the same field goals, and who will have you laughing from start to finish. Bringing you the sports, music, and entertainment straight from their Eskimo hut. It's the Eskimo Brothers Podcast.
Yeah, man. What's up out there, everybody? Welcome in to the Eskimo Brothers Podcast, episode number 144. And by the way, if you saw our post or watching on YouTube with us, good morning.
Yeah, it's an early one today. And, of course, I didn't sleep for shit last night. It was a weird night for me, man. Like, about 10 o'clock, I fired up a TV show, and I immediately fell asleep on my recliner. And I woke up at, like, 2:20.
Oh, wow.
I was like, Jesus, I slept for 4 hours? And then,
yeah, that's good.
And then I tried to go to bed, and I laid there wide fucking awake for, like, 30 minutes. So then I got on TikTok, scrolled a little bit, and then didn't work. So I got back up.
Yeah.
Did some laundry and shit, just kind of chilled, and then played some PlayStation actually for a couple hours. And then it was
in the morning like this?
Yes.
Oh
early as fuck. This is like, and then, dude, then at 4 a.m. I was like, man, I'm hungry as fuck. So I went to my kitchen. Dude, and I ate this big ass meal actually, like it was fucking dinner time, bro. Because I was hungry. And then I was like, and it was like 5 a.m. I was like, I got to get some sleep, man. There is no way I'm going all day without sleeping. So 5 a.m. I went to sleep, woke up at 8. So
yeah, there's a reason.
I got an energy drink here.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be needed for later today.
Yeah, there's a reason why we are early today. We're going to the Rangers game later today, and it's a 3 o'clock game this afternoon. So we'll be at the ballpark.
Yeah.
And we're going to be sitting in the all-you-can-eat and all-you-can-drink seats. Not the outfield seats where it's like free hot dogs, nachos, and Pepsi. It's the all-you-can-eat food and all-you-can-drink beer.
Yeah.
And wine. We're not wine drinkers, but, you know, maybe if we were in Westeros.
So me and Sam are going to put a dent in those World Series winnings.
Yeah.
Because you give us free beer, it's
yeah,
over
so
for
we're
you.
saving ourselves for later, obviously, with free beer at the Rangers game. I've done it before a few times, and, I killed minimum of 12. So that's the goal, and probably more today. I'm not going to lie. It's a Saturday, so.
Oh, yeah, dude. Don't have to work tomorrow.
I did that on like a Thursday afternoon when I had to work the next day. Yeah. You put me in the ballpark and they're like, free beer. I'm like, it's over.
Yeah. Just keep them coming, lady.
Yeah, just keep them coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why we're early today. We're doing that and going to have some fucking fun, dude. It's going to be a blast. And hopefully they win. So we'll be talking about them in a little bit, of course. But thanks for being here, man. Appreciate everybody stopping in, listening. If you're out there on audio, we appreciate you just as much, of course. I know a lot of you listen to audio when you can't catch the video, which is totally great. We love it. That's why we put it out on both. So
yeah, either way, we appreciate you.
All right, so we went live on Wednesday too for a baseball stream. Me and Leaf were talking before we went live. I was like, man, that actually was popped off a little better than we thought it was going to be, because that was like a last minute decision to go live for the Rangers game, just do a party. But we're going to watch it anyways and drink, so we might as well be live.
Yeah.
And a lot of you came and hung out with us, man. We appreciate that. That was fun.
Yeah, I'm glad we did it, because we were thinking about not at all.
Yeah.
And then I'm glad we did, because that was fun. We're gonna have to do more of those.
Yeah, we were talking about like, man, if we got the next day off, we should probably do that more.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
So and then of course the next day was the 4th. Due to the live stream, I was pretty much tied to the chair.
Yeah.
On the 4th because I was hurting, bro.
That was another day I slept a lot. Like, I got home.
Maybe that's why you slept like shit last night, because you were like, you slept all day Thursday.
Yeah, because, dude, like on Thursday, I fell asleep at like noon and woke up at 3. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Sleeping the day away here. But I was like, it doesn't matter because I'm not doing shit.
Yeah.
And then I got some food, and then I just chilled for the rest of the night and watched some movies and shit. And then,
yeah.
and I had to work all day Friday, so.
Yeah, that sucks. I didn't have to.
I think
thank God.
I was still pretty tired, so that's probably why I like crashed at 10 p.m. on my couch and woke up at 2. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I didn't do anything because I was hurting, and then I just listened to the fireworks go off in my neighborhood, which is typical.
Yeah.
Every year, it's the same thing. People still don't get it around here. They bitch on Facebook, and I'm like, you didn't think there was going to be fireworks this year or what?
Yeah, maybe. It's 4th of July in Texas. What do you think's going to happen?
Yeah, and there's fireworks stands literally all around.
You should know by now. If you don't want to hear that, you should get some earplugs, some noise
Or
canceling
just
earplugs.
go somewhere else.
Yeah.
For the night.
Yeah.
I don't get it, but so yeah, there was not a very eventful 4th for me, and it's like, dude, I mean, for the most part, I'm like, I'm good. It's, I'll just watch the videos on Facebook that people post, and that's exactly what I did.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
It's like, look.
I heard all that shit outside my house because I live out in the country, man. My neighbors go nuts, bro, and I heard them boom, boom, and I was like, yeah, they're having fun. It didn't bother me.
Just don't set the fucking grass on fire, please.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't bother me, bro. Like,
no. I mean, by like 11 was when I went to sleep, like to bed.
Yeah.
I didn't hear, but like, well, first of all, I put my white noise on, which I have every night. And then I heard maybe a couple booms and stuff after 11, but when I turned my white noise on, I was out within 5 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember what time I went to sleep, but I know I went to sleep kind of early because I had to work the next day, but I didn't really hear nothing. I just fell asleep and I was good.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me.
No. It's just funny. People bitch.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So not too crazy over the 4th. I know a lot of people out there went nuts, and I hope you had a good 4th and still have all your fingers.
Yeah, really. Hope you didn't lose some digits.
Don't be like, what's his name for the Giants? What was his name? I forgot. He still plays, doesn't he?
Yeah, what is that guy's name? John Pierre or something? Is that what it?
Oh yeah, Jason Pierre-Paul.
Yeah, Jason Pierre.
There you go. See, eventually, guys, we get there. Even when we're not drinking, we get there.
Yeah.
So yeah, hope everybody had a happy 4th out there, man, and you're safe with your families and had a good time, and you're recovered, and maybe doing some partying today because tomorrow's Sunday, so you're still off work and it's still the weekend. God damn it!
Yeah,
let's party, bro.
Let's do it.
We will after this episode. I promise.
We will be.
Yeah,
partying.
Okay. Let's jump in, man. Let's get going. We want to keep this not 2.5 hours like last episode.
Yeah, right. That was a long one.
That was a drinking one for sure, bro.
Yeah, that's usually what happens.
2 piss breaks last episode. And that's rare that happens.
Yeah, that's how you know it was long.
Yeah. I was like, dude, let's end this fucking thing. Jesus.
Yeah, we've been talking for so long. It's like back in the early days, bro, when we just hit record, we didn't really have, we were just like, hey.
Hey, what's up?
Talk for fucking 3 hours.
Yeah. Okay. So let's jump in, dude. All right. So first things first, of course, right now, during these episodes for this 8-week stretch here.
Yeah.
We're talking about House of the Dragon each episode. We got episode 3 this past week. The episode was entitled The Burning Mill, which you see the episode title and you're like, what the hell is that all about? It opens up. The episode opens up and there's these kind of like, I don't know. I don't think they're teenagers. Maybe just a little older than that. Probably.
Yeah, they're young guys.
Young guys. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, who the fuck are these guys?
Yeah. They're talking, and it's houses of Bracken and Blackwood, and they're apparently these two families have had a rift between each other for a long, long time.
Yeah.
And they're talking about like land or whatever, and he's like, get your fucking sheep or whatever livestock off of our property, and then they're like, no, this is my fucking property, and then that kind of ends, and then the next thing we see is just nothing but a field of dead bodies,
right,
and a burning mill.
Yeah, because one house supports Aegon and the other one supports Rhaenyra, and so they hate each other, especially now since this war is starting to kick up.
Yeah,
and so then obviously that escalates into this big battle, and there's a lot of people dead. And,
it's kind of unfortunate they didn't show the battle.
Yeah. Maybe they're saving all that war stuff for the big one, but
maybe the budget.
Yeah, right.
They were like, nah, we can't do it.
Yeah, we can pay all these people to act dead, but not actually fight.
Because I had heard in the book it obviously goes through the battle.
Yeah. And
so we didn't get the battle. We got basically the tiff at the start, and then we saw the end result, which everyone's fucking dead.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was pretty crazy to see. And like I said, if you go back and and go back to like season 1, they mentioned Bracken and Blackwood a few times, and so we knew that they didn't like each other, and obviously they got in a huge battle. Over in King's Landing, you've got Alicent over there with Kristen Cole now, the Hand of the King, who is not wearing like the typical medal. He's got this weird thing around his neck.
He still wears like his full knight armor type shit. So
yeah, and then they're like at the small council or whatever, and he's like late, I guess, because he's like getting himself psyched up to be the Hand of the King because he's clear. First of all, this dude is not cut out to be the Hand of the King. He's a fucking idiot.
He's one of those guys who's like lied on his resume and he actually got the job. And he's like, oh shit.
Yeah, exactly. And so he busts in there or whatever, and he's like, oh, I'm sorry for being late. And Allison's kind of going at him a little bit, and I'm like, weren't these two like fucking and lovers? Like, they don't seem like that to me at all.
Yeah, I think she, like that last time they fucked, I think that was just like a hate fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
That might be true.
And then it was like, maybe it's done now. I don't know, because they didn't fuck in this episode, which they fucked in every episode except for this one. So
yeah,
maybe their whole thing has crumbled since.
Yeah.
Because she probably feels still guilty about, fucking him, and then, her grandson gets murdered.
That's true. While they're sitting there, though, it's basically like the same thing going on. They can't agree on what to do next, and Aegon's like, let's fucking go, and Alicent and them are like, no, and Kristen Cole, the Hand of the King, he comes up with an idea of going and attacking Harrenhal and taking Harrenhal and taking some guys and doing that. Of course, Alicent disagrees with that completely. Anyways, he wins that argument, though, and he's going to set out to go out with they basically start attacking, and then it's kind of crazy because he's getting ready to leave, and this is another kind of thing with him and Alicent is her brother shows up actually,
right?
Who we never met this dude yet, right?
I don't think so. Yeah.
Okay, Alicent has a brother, Gawain is his name, and she's like, he's gonna go with you, and Cole's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
but there's no reason or whatever. But then while they're about ready to leave, Cole kind of looks at Alicent, and like they don't even say bye to each other or nothing. I'm like, man, it's kind of a weird thing going on now.
Yeah, there's some tension.
Like I don't know. Yeah, and again, I guess you're right. Maybe it's because like she feels guilty about everything.
Yeah, probably. So
yeah,
and I know she's, and I mean, you could tell she's not looking forward to this shit going down.
No,
because she has no clue what's going to happen. She knows a lot of people are going to die. So
yeah, and then Aegon, by the way, he's like, I'm going too, and I'm taking my dragon. And they're like, no, you can't go, bro. You're the king, bro. You can't go. We need you. You're too valuable. You can't be fucking out there riding your dragon in battle, right? Mm-hmm. And so they convince him to basically like, hey, that one dude, Lord Larys, who's like the way I could compare him is he's like that fucking Varys guy from the original game, or that Littlefinger dude, the guy that always has like my little birds out there. You know, he's got the secrets of the whole kingdom basically, and he's kind of, but he convinces him not to go. But then we go to Harrenhal though, and that's where Damon. We didn't know where he was going, right? I kind of knew though. I kind of thought he was going to Harrenhal.
Right. Yeah.
He gets there. Also, by the way, when he's arriving at Harrenhal, some more just amazing cinematography. It's storming there. The dragon's riding in. They're scared shitless, by the way.
Yes.
Because the last time a dragon came there, he fucking burned the motherfucker down.
Yeah.
And so he's like so scared. Or the troops there are so scared. But I'm telling you, the cinematography, just like the dragon riding in and landing, I was like, God damn, they didn't short the budget on that shit, dude.
No, they do so well with all that shit.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's hard to tell that it's CGI stuff.
Yeah, it really is, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do a real good job on it. It's not cheesy fucking. You know where they put their money.
Yeah, exactly. And they have to. I mean, if you want to believe it, right?
Right.
So yeah, he gets there, and it's basically, I know that, like I said, like they're scared or whatever running, but when he lands, dude, there's like empty. There's like nobody there.
There's nobody around. He's kind of creeping around. There's like really nobody there. It looks like it's abandoned, basically.
Yeah. I was like, holy shit, bro, is this getting to be a horror film? I almost texted you, be like, you all right, bro?
Yeah, I was like, I don't like this part.
He does arrive into a room though, and there is like the last people there, and it's like I don't know who it is, but it's like the family. Oh yeah, sorry, Sir Simon Strong.
Yeah.
And he basically Damon comes in. He's like, "Hey, I claim this. I claim Harrenhal." They don't even try to fight him. They're like, "Okay."
Yeah, yeah. They basically say, "Yeah, we're Team Rhaenyra."
Yeah, he literally like takes him 5 seconds to walk around the table and bend his knee. I was like, "All right, don't want to fuck with him, man. That's a good call."
He didn't want no smoke, bro.
Yeah,
from Damon for sure,
and that's a good call.
Yeah,
that's a good call. Yeah, so Damon basically takes Harrenhal, and then back on Dragonstone, we've got the two brothers. They get buried together from the last episode. The two twin brothers get buried together, so that's kind of an emotional thing. And then you have on that same front when they're leaving the funeral, basically, Princess Rhaenys is talking to Rhaenyra, basically trying to be like, "Hey, I don't think there's a reason to go to war, and Alicent can be talked to, and blah blah blah." Which actually Rhaenyra is very receptive to because she's not trying to she doesn't really want to do it, bro.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, at that point, bless you, sir.
Jesus, my
Yeah,
bad.
we're dealing with allergies today, guys.
Yeah,
As we sit here. But anyways, Rhaenyra comes up with this plan as well to send her sons away because she doesn't want them around this fucking war.
right.
She just wants them to go, go to the Eyrie to continue House Targaryen should we fall and all that, which, by the way, they will. And so she gets the Lady Jane Eyre taking Joffrey to Ward, and then the others taking them over to Eyrie. So she's getting rid of, basically sending her young kids away because she doesn't want them involved at all and wants to protect them from what's about to happen, bro, because we know this shit's about to pop off.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Rhaena is the name of the person that takes the other, who was actually like going to marry one of her kids. I think the one that died, actually, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lucerys. And so, she's like, she gets a big thing, basically, because she's like, I need you to take care of him, and gives her dragon eggs, by the way. So it's like a huge deal, bro.
Right, yeah.
And taking those kids. So it's pretty crazy when you think about it, because my thought process with that is Rhaenyra is sending those 3 kids away, bro, and telling them goodbye. And just from my thought process, that's probably the last time she's ever going to see her kids.
Probably, yeah.
If I had to guess.
Yeah, and I think she knows that, dude.
Yeah. Well, maybe not right now.
Yeah,
but
maybe not right now, but
I think that that's the last time she'll ever see him. Because, I mean, like I said, bro, we're about to go on to some all-out shit, dude, and there's going to be deaths. We know that from Game of Thrones, we know George R.R. Martin does not, nobody's safe, bro.
no, yeah, he kills off anybody.
That was the biggest shock to me in the fucking world when I was watching Game of Thrones for the first time, dude, because like I said, I never read the books. I didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah, me neither.
And they called it the Red Wedding. Like, that episode was the biggest shock to me, dude. I could not believe they killed Robb Stark and his mom. I was like, what the fuck just happened, dude?
I know, dude, and I was all about Robb Stark.
I was
like,
too.
This guy's a bad motherfucker, and then all of a sudden you're like, holy fuck.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, he's not coming back from
I was
that.
like, they're all fucking dead.
Yeah. That was the biggest shock to me when I was watching that. So that's just what I'm saying. That guy does not care. There's going to be some deaths soon, I bet, and it's going to shock everybody because it's going to be main characters, man.
Oh,
I mean, nobody's safe.
No, nobody is. Yeah, that's what's great about it too, though. Like,
yeah,
because you don't see it coming,
right?
Unless you've
I didn't see it coming.
Unless you've already read the books, you know everything already.
Right.
But,
That's why I didn't want to read them, dude. Because I'm like, I don't want to read them. I want to be shocked.
Yeah,
watching it on screen. And people could sit there and say, like, well, books are a million times better. I'm like, oh, that's because you read them. That's fine, but I'm not.
Well, and
reading
then there's like the shows don't always follow it because like I've seen the TikToks where people are like, yeah, they're not really following the books right now. So, and that's great. I think. Like, I mean, I'm sure the books are great. Yeah, obviously they are.
Right.
But yeah, they're going to change things up because Hollywood,
they're going to for sure. Okay, and then like I said. Rhaenys is trying to get Rhaenyra to go to Alicent or whatever. Alicent actually sends a message on her by Raven over to Rhaenyra. She refused to read it at first, but then she does read it. And then after she reads the message from Alicent, she decides that, hey, I'm gonna try one more time.
Yeah.
For peace. And it's like one of those like last ditch effort attempts, bro. before what's going to happen. Now I know I saw somebody say like this part of it when she goes to Allison to try and talk to her again. This part did not happen in the books, which I'm like, that's fine. I don't care because it was a badass part. Mm-hmm. But even before that, whenever it switches back over to Damon, dude, he's back at Harrenhal, which is still creepy, by the way. He's hearing all these weird noises, bro, and he goes and creeps around. And there's like at Harrenhal, there's like one of those witches. I guess you call her a witch?
Yeah, probably.
Or whatever.
One of those.
Kind of like those red priestesses from the Game of Thrones that were doing weird magic shit.
Right, yeah.
That's kind of what I thought. He's like creeping around, and he goes into a room, and this was pretty cool. He sees somebody sitting at a chair, can't see her face, and then he goes around, and it's the young Rhaenyra. So Millie Alcock came back for a little cameo.
Yeah, she gets a little paycheck from this episode.
Yeah. Which was cool to see, because I liked her as Rhaenyra.
Yeah, she was great.
Yeah. And, she was really hot in that as well.
Yeah. It's been and she was, the whole vision, it's like a vision.
Yeah, it's a vision. It's not real.
And
she's sewing like, Jaehaerys' head back on.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Yeah, it was weird. But yeah, then that's over, and he's kind of outside, and then he's outside chilling, and that lady comes over, the magic witch or whatever, and she's like, "You're gonna die here," and then that's it. I was like, "That's not creepy at all."
Yeah, and she just walks away, and he's just like, he's just staring like.
Yeah, I'm like, well, I think we know what's gonna happen to Damon.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, "Damn, bro, that's fucked up."
Yeah.
So if I was Damon, bro, I'd be like, "Hey, where's my fucking dragon? I'm out of here."
Yeah, I'm gone.
I'll come back for
After
this bitch
that,
later.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck this place.
Yeah. I'm out. So yeah, and then that was creepy, but that's where he's at. Now, obviously, Kristen Cole and his army, they're going that way. And they're actually like getting in an argument about going, because some of the troops want to go to like like a little town, bro, and go to the brothel.
Yeah, they kind of want to party.
Yeah, they want to party and get laid, which who can blame them? You're going to war, bro. You might as well get one more nut out.
Yeah, exactly.
Or inside a whore.
Yeah,
that's what they do. They're kind of arguing, and then all of a sudden, Cole's like, "Oh, we're in an open area. Like we don't have protection." And then I forgot who it was. I think it was Bela.
Yeah, Bela is the one.
She's
on
a dragon, and she sees him.
Yeah, she gets sent out by Rhaenyra to kind of patrol like the area. And see
that's right.
What they're doing.
She sees him,
and she sees him coming.
She goes down, bro, and she's trying to. I don't know if she would have done it, burned him, because Rhaenyra told her don't start shit.
Right.
But if I'm her, bro, and they're out in the open, I'm fucking having my dragon blow those motherfuckers away.
Yeah.
They make it inside the forest or whatever, and she can't find them because he can't see. But it was one of those things where I'm like, just fucking start telling your dragon to light that forest up too, bro.
Yeah.
Burn those bastards away.
Yeah.
And so she says that she saw that it was Cole, and so she warns Rhaenyra, like, they're coming.
Yeah.
They're coming, bro. So, yeah. And then, like I said, Rhaenyra does make one last-ditch effort to go to Alicent. She's able to sneak into King's Landing. I guess nobody in King's Landing knows what Daemon or Rhaenyra looks like, because they got in twice, no problem. Yeah. Great security, guys.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's not like she covered her face.
No, she acted like a nun or whatever.
Yeah, one of those weird. She has like this full body thing on, like her face is still exposed. So,
and it was one of those things where I was like, yeah, they don't really have great security here.
No, they don't,
because she's able to sneak in and walk through, and then she goes to where Alicent prays, where she's the only time that she's really alone.
Yeah,
and she sneaks in there and she kneels next to her, and then has a knife, and she's basically like, I'm not here to do this, but shut up, basically, and let's talk. And then she's like, what if I scream? And then she's like, well, I'll kill you, and then you're going to just kill me. So
yeah.
And so they basically talk, and
it's going to pop off.
It's going to pop off, yeah. They're talking. Basically, Rhaenyra is trying to, let's make peace here, and they're talking, and like Alicent's just dead set on like, your dad changed his fucking mind. Aegon's supposed to be king or whatever. And then she says something, which is what Viserys said on his deathbed to Rhaenyra, or to Alicent, excuse me. And it was about that story of Song of Ice and Fire, and then and that was about Aegon the Conqueror, not Aegon his son.
Yeah.
And so that's when Rhaenyra, you can see her face She's like, what the fuck did he say? Did he say that to you? And she's like, that was about Aegon the Conqueror. And then Allison's like, realizes that she fucked up because she's like, oh shit.
Yeah, he wasn't talking about his kid.
No, he was not, because that's him and Rhaenyra used to talk about that, and it was about the Conqueror, not the Aegon that we have now. And so Allison realizes that, okay, he was not talking about my son Aegon. He was talking about that one, and I fucked up because I started all this shit. And Rhaenyra basically is like, I'm supposed to, because at a point during that conversation, she starts to kind of believe Allison. She's like, maybe he did change his mind. And then she says that, and she's like, oh, he didn't change his mind. I'm supposed to be on the throne. It was just one of those realizations between both of them. And then, of course, there's no peace made. It's about to happen.
Yeah,
so.
and Allison also says it's too late to go back. I mean, this is happening.
I mean, there's kids have been killed.
Yeah.
Everything's been affected. And, yeah, she's like, it's too late. She leaves. And then I'm like, okay, well. And now I think this next episode, because it ends right there. This next episode... Episode 4 that comes out tomorrow, actually, night. I'm pretty sure it's going to pop off, bro. We're about to get some goddamn battles going on.
Yeah.
And it should happen. I mean, it should happen. I kind of think, and I was thinking about this, because the pacing of these episodes can be, sometimes I like it no matter what. I'm just saying the acting is incredible. Mm-hmm. But the people out there that criticize the show or whatever, I'm like, what hurts what hurts a series like this? Because of the story and everything and the way they have to drag it out a little bit, is the week-to-week releases.
Yeah.
I think they should release a couple episodes a week, man, and not wait a week between each episode. It would help, I think, move the story along a little bit, Just my opinion. And I don't think it should be 8 episodes either. It should be minimum of 10 every season.
Yeah, the 8 episodes, I don't know, man. It just depends on how the rest of this goes. Mm-hmm. But, yeah. Some of these episodes that are just setting things up can take a while, but I mean, like I said, they just don't miss with any.
No. I'm not criticizing by any means.
The writing and the performances of every single actor in this goddamn show is insane. So,
yep, I agree completely. So I love the episodes, and first of all, I know it didn't happen in the book, but I love that little conversation they had right there. Basically, one last ditch effort to not have what's about to happen. What's about to happen is what they're going to call the Dance of the Dragons. I'm pretty sure we're about to see some dragon wars, bro.
Yeah, I think something's going to happen in the next episode, like something big. Because I mean, that's going to be episode 4.
Yeah,
and we're halfway there. So yeah, something is going to be going to go off. Yeah,
yep,
for sure.
Yeah, we're about to see some crazy shit.
But it is kind of crazy how we've gotten to this point, like especially that scene that you're talking about where these used to be best friends, dude.
Yeah.
And then it was that last effort, and then both of them know, man, at that one point, it was like, yeah, we got to do this. This is going to happen.
It's basically like Allison said, like you said, like she's like, it's too late.
Yeah, it's too late.
It's going to happen.
Lucerys is dead. Jaehaerys is dead. It's like, there's no going back. Because Allison knows, bro. Yeah. Because she knows, she's been trying to talk to Aegon or whatever, and he's just like, nah, it's time to blow shit up.
Yeah.
And so
they're all stupid.
Yeah.
I think the only person that I think in this series has any sense is Rhaenyra.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, because she has been like, because like, Daemon and him and her council are like, we need to go fucking shit up now. And she's just been you know, because she thinks there's still a little bit of hope for like peace to kind of end this thing. But at this point, Allison's right, man. There's no going back.
No, and shout out to this episode as well. We got nudity, but the wrong kind.
Yeah.
Aegon, the king or whatever, he's taking one of his like troops out because he's like, I think he's never been laid apparently.
Yeah.
And so he's taking him to the brothel to get him laid and party, bro. And they walk in and we got a full on blowjob scene in this this episode. It threw me off guard. I was like, wow, that chick's totally blowing a dick right there.
Yeah.
All right. And then he finds, it's funny as they're going through and looking for a whore or whatever for him. I say that, and by the way, don't be offended out there. They called them whores back then, okay?
That's what they were, yeah.
Yeah. And he opens one of the rooms up, and there's Aemond, his brother, laying with the same woman that he's always with, he's been with her since he was a kid, actually.
Yeah.
And then Aegon's drunk as balls, and he's just like making fun of him.
Right.
And he's getting bullied by his brother still, bro. So Aegon's still a piece of shit.
Yeah, he is.
And then Eamon stands up, bro, and he's got a fucking it's all fucking dick and balls there, and I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, and then he just walks out because he's mad because
Yeah.
he keeps getting ridiculed, and he's like, "Fuck this guy," and he leaves. Yeah,
Not a very big. He's not carrying a big stick, bro.
yeah, he's not packing, bro.
No.
So that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But-
Well, I'm like, hey, it's like the rest of us.
yeah,
You
makes
know?
me feel good.
Yeah. He's got like fucking 6-pack abs, though. I'm like, yeah, I don't have that.
yeah.
But yeah, we got some pretty wild. Like I said, dude, that's a full on blowjob going on, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, they didn't even do that in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
That caught me off guard. I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to them for not cutting any corners, bro, and showing what actually happens.
Hey, man, HBO, bro.
Yeah, I like it. So we'll see what happens. The next episode, I expect it's going to be full of action. I really do. I think this next one's going to be crazy, and I think it's going to kick off some shit for the rest of this season.
I think
at
we
least.
lose a major character next
tomorrow
night.
Well, this will be the halfway point,
Yeah.
and I think we're gonna start losing some people.
Yeah.
100%, because we know there's a season 3. We don't 100% know there's going to be a 4. We don't know how long they're going to take to tell this story. We'll see. George R.R. Martin said 4 seasons would be good, but they could put it off at 3. Who knows?
Yeah. I don't know.
So
It's great. I'm looking forward to the episode this week to see.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, of course, it's going to be, they're always good.
we'll be nice and hungover for that one.
Yeah.
And just licking our wounds and watching the battles go on, bro.
Yeah.
So there you go, man. Hopefully everybody out there enjoys it just as much as we do. And we love talking about it. Obviously, we're going to do that. So
Yes.
that's one of the fun things that whenever that's going on, we can talk about those and have a good time. So there you go. Boom. Right on. All right, bro. I know you got a couple things over there.
Yeah, I got so Mission Impossible 8, which is basically Dead Reckoning Part 2 is what I'm sure it's going to be called.
Yeah.
But that we got a release date for that.
Hell yeah.
And that's going to be in theaters in less than a year. It's going to be May 23rd, 2025. Dead Reckoning Part 1 was fucking amazing.
Yes.
It's Tom Cruise, bro, and he does not miss. He knows how to make these movies, and it's going to be badass, and I'm really looking forward to it. This has been like filming for like 2 years.
Yeah.
And so,
You know, the first one was great. Don't get me wrong. Well, all of them have been good. But the Dead Reckoning Part 1, we watched it. It was amazing. It didn't really make like a ton of money like they thought it was going to make. So
Right.
it was kind of weird.
yeah, I don't know what happened there, but I think because of the whole pandemic shit and whatever, but
Yeah.
maybe, but like this one too was like the filming of it was halted because of the strike last year, and so and they started back up March of 2024.
God, we forgot about that. That's why we're
Yeah.
getting all this shit now.
Yeah, and then so it got fired back up, and then they went ahead and released it, gave us the release date,
Yeah.
May 23rd, 2025. So, and that's going to be in theaters, obviously. That's what
yeah.
Tom Cruise does, bro. So,
Yeah, he's a big proponent of like, I make these for theaters, man.
yeah,
Like I make films for the movie theater, man, not streaming. That's why he held on, and he made the right call with Top Gun Maverick.
oh yeah, because that thing that murdered.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that, dude. Those are absolutely
The Mission
amazing.
Impossible movies are great, dude.
That Dead Reckoning, I was like watching, I'm like, this guy is fucking incredible, dude.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's crazy stunts that he actually did on this one too.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
because that's what he does. He's crazy.
Well, he jumped out, he did it like 8 times for Dead Reckoning 1. He fucking motorcycled off a mountain.
Yeah.
8 fucking times.
And this is a wild fact that I just read here. At the time of this release, this movie gets released, Tom Cruise has played Ethan Hunt for 29 years, bro.
Wow. Yeah, because the
30,
first one,
almost 30 years. Bro. Yeah, the first one was like 96 or something.
yeah,
Right? Or,
I think so, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's pretty crazy. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and he's made a ton of those, man. How many? I mean, I don't even know. There's a ton of them, though.
this is 8, I think.
Okay. Jesus.
Because that's what they have it set. They had it set at Mission Impossible 8.
Okay. Jesus. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, man. That's good though. They're all good. Well, Mission Impossible 2 and 3 wasn't that great to me. They're okay. They're just not as good as the other ones that are coming out now are just absolutely insanely incredible, dude. Like Ghost Protocol was one of my favorite ones. That was awesome.
Yeah.
And then the ones after that, everything's just been good, dude. This doesn't miss.
Yeah.
So I'll be there.
Yeah, so that's in that kind of same vein, we have an RIP segment. in the entertainment world. You probably won't know this guy's name, but you'll know a lot of his work. Mission Impossible, 2 of them.
Damn.
He wrote the screenplays for. Robert Town is his name. Screenwriter. Mm-hmm. He's famous for writing Chinatown, starring Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
Days of Thunder.
Wow.
And also Mission Impossible franchise, the 96 and 2000, the first 2.
Uh-huh.
He wrote those screenplays.
Wow.
Yeah, I just remember a lot of people talk about this guy. He co-wrote, let me see. No, never mind. That's not right. Okay. But anyway, yeah, I just remember a lot of actors talking about this guy, talking about he's one of the best screenwriters. Like Jack Nicholson says he thinks Chinatown's the greatest screenplay he's ever fucking read. And so
if that guy's saying that, that's pretty big compliment.
But yeah, I saw this guy and I was like, oh my God, I remember because the 2 first Mission Impossible movies, I knew he wrote those. But then I looked at his thing, I was like, shit, he wrote Days of Thunder and Chinatown and all these other ones. And
man, he better pen Days of Thunder 2 and left it.
yeah, yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
Hopefully he has a whole script in his closet, bro, and they find it and they're like, oh, we got to make this.
Yeah, of course. We got in his honor.
Yeah.
Spend the money and do it, goddammit.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, and there's a whole other bunch of credits he wrote, dude.
Oh, yeah.
He has a credit on The Godfather, but it kind of uncredited, it says here. And then, yeah, Chinatown, Shampoo, fucking so many, dude.
Yeah, those are already epic. I mean, just a few of those that you listed off.
The Firm. He's written a lot of Tom Cruise shit.
Well,
so I bet Tom Cruise hired him. It's like, hey, man, write this shit.
Yeah, that's pretty
Crimson
crazy.
Tide, bro.
Oh, yeah, Crimson Tide.
Yeah, this guy's got a lot of shit. So
cool. Probably one of the more regular, like, original guys.
Right.
Or guys that knows how to write, and we lost him, huh?
So when I'm hungover tomorrow, I'm probably going to fire up
one
of his ones that he wrote, bro, so I can check
I might fire up The Firm, bro. It's been a while.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen that in forever, dude.
Yeah, it's been a long time for me. That was a great fucking movie.
Yeah, it was. John Grisham, bro, those books, bro.
I know. So I know, man. Damn, R.I.P.
Yeah. So there you go.
You know, and speaking of TV shows real quick, dude, I know we kind of jumped back and forth a little bit there.
Yeah.
I did see like a brand new ranking of TV shows. And what this was cool because what this did was there's all kinds of websites out there, right? Like you have Rotten Tomatoes, you've got IMDb, you've got Movie Critics, The Movie Doctor. There's all kinds of fucking things out there that give ratings for TV shows and movies and all that, right? There's a grand total of like 12 on this list. So what they did was they took all of the ratings from these sites and these critics, right? 12 different groups. And then they averaged them out. And what it came to was the list of greatest shows ever. So there's a ton of critics and people that you usually like trust, you know, when you're talking about your ratings or whatever, and it comes up with the all-time list of greatest shows. And this was pretty cool. I thought we had just mentioned like the top 15. So 15 is Friends. There's no like category. This is just literally every show.
Every TV show.
Yeah. Friends is number 15. Number 14 is House. 13 is Fargo. 12 is Fleabag. I've never even heard of that.
Fleabag, no.
Yeah.
No clue.
11, The Twilight Zone. That's from 1959.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I remember seeing some of those episodes. This is a pretty decent show, yeah.
That still holds up, apparently.
Yeah.
Number 10 is Peaky Blinders.
I still haven't seen that, but I've heard it's great.
Well, that has, what's his name? The main character.
Cillian Murphy.
Yeah, Cillian Murphy. And I heard that they may do a Peaky Blinders movie, actually.
Oh, shit.
Number 9 is the TV show Sherlock. I haven't seen that either. I was like, that seems like something I might enjoy.
Yeah, that's Benedict Cumberbatch, but I've never seen it either.
Yeah, number 8, Stranger Things.
Yeah,
I still haven't watched a single episode of that.
Oh, it's good, man.
I know.
It's taken forever to get this last season out, dude. It's been like 2 years.
That's what I heard.
They're all fucking 40 now. All these kids. Not that old, but close.
That's what I heard. The people were pissed. This is the last season,
Season
right?
1, they were like 11 years old. Now they're all 25, bro.
Yeah, this is the last season, right?
This is the last one, yeah.
And so I've heard people complaining about how it's taken way too long.
It's not coming out till next year, bro, still. So
yeah.
it's going to be, I think, total of 3 years or maybe two and a half. Before.
That's way too long. I mean, that's what
I'm going to have to go back and watch because...
that's what happened with House of the Dragon. And The writer's strike definitely fucked a bunch of this up.
Yeah.
A bunch of that up, anyways. Number 7, Better Call Saul. I haven't watched that whole goddamn series. I've watched the first like 2 or 3 seasons, and it was really good.
Yeah, I watched the first season for sure. I don't know if I got through the whole second season, but I need to get back on that one, dude, because I know it's badass. Dude.
Yeah. Number 6, The Wire. I know a lot of people watch that.
I haven't seen that either.
Number 5, Band of Brothers.
Oh, God, that's great. That's like, well, yeah, I mean, that's a mini-series. So
Yeah. Band of Brothers. Watch it
You
sometime.
should watch it sometime. Hope your wrist snaps.
I'm going to have to ask for my wrist guard back. That's mine.
Jesus Christ.
Number 4 is one that I never watched, and I should, The Sopranos. You know, I've heard nothing but that is like an ultimate badass TV show. I'm like, I got to fire that up one day.
Yeah, I've seen most of the first season, but that's just one I mean, I liked it. I just didn't keep going with it. It's just one of those things.
Number 3, Chernobyl. That is number 3 all time.
Wow.
Chernobyl. I'm like, what did I miss there? I haven't seen that either.
I don't think I've seen that either, yeah.
I need to watch that. Number 1 and 2 is literally mine, number 1 and 2. Number 2 is Game of Thrones. Mm-hmm. Number 1 is Breaking Bad.
That would be my top 2, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And actually, I don't know how updated this is because, it's pretty updated because The Mandalorian's on here, but in the top 5 for me is House of the Dragon. It's right there. It's probably 3, actually.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah. I was very shocked that The Office didn't make the top 15. You know, there's a lot of other stuff down here. There's that TV series, Mr. Robot, bro. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
That was awesome. So I thought that was kind of cool. That takes a lot of ratings from a lot of trusted sites and averages it out, and that gives you kind of an honest top TV shows of all time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's pretty great. The number 1 and 2, I'm like, I can't argue against Breaking Bad or Game of Thrones. They're both perfect to me.
Yeah.
I know the ending everybody was pissed about the ending to both of those. You can't. That's the problem. If you got a successful show and you know you got to end it, which I loved the fact that Breaking Bad only did 5 seasons. I'm like, don't drag this shit out.
Yeah, that was nice. It was like short and sweet, and he got everything he wanted to in that one. And that, yeah, once you just starting to make the show just for money, that's when shit goes bad. Dude.
Yeah, and the thing is too on those, like I said, if you have a successful show like both of those, you can't please everybody the way you end it. Somebody's gonna be pissed, and they were on both of those. I thought Breaking Bad I was like, they ended that perfect in my opinion.
Yeah, no, it was great, and a lot of people wanted more seasons. I was like, no, this is right here's where you end it, and it's fucking great.
Yeah,
they shouldn't have done those fucking movies, like or that one El Camino movie because people wanted to close Aaron Paul's like thing off. Because the last thing pointless. You see here in Breaking Bad is him driving away crying. And I'm like, that's a perfect ending. I don't need to know what happens after this.
Yeah, they did that movie.
When they done that movie and he comes back and it's all, it was, I didn't like it.
No, it was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
That was just a money thing. 100%. And it wasn't good. It didn't literally told nothing. I was like, okay. So he tried to do the same thing that Walt did. Got it. That's stupid.
Yeah, I didn't like it at all.
No.
But anyway.
But yeah, and then of course nobody likes the way Game of Thrones ended, which I kind of in that. I just didn't like who they picked to be the guy at the end. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, that was weird.
The logical decision in that whole thing was have Daenerys and Jon Snow together, and they ruled the fucking kingdoms, and everybody would have been happy.
Yeah.
They're like, nah, just have him kill her, and then make Bran the 3-eyed Raven the king. I was like, this fucking rule is kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they fucked that up.
Yeah.
Those showrunners fucked that shit up so bad.
Yeah. So there you go, man. I thought that was cool to talk about real quick. And also today, just want to mention today, July 6, 2024, is happy 30th anniversary to one of the greatest films ever, Forrest Gump.
Oh, shit.
30 years old. I remember watching that shit as a kid.
I'm old now.
Yes. Yeah. 30 years old, and arguably, people say arguably Tom Hanks' best role of all time.
Probably.
I mean, he wasn't like small, but he wasn't like huge yet. I think that kind of catapulted him into full on like A-lister.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he was so good.
Yeah,
and the movie was so good.
Yeah, it was.
It was about a book. It was obviously based off a book. There was a lot of changes, but like the way they did that movie was incredible. And it also tears at your heartstrings the first time you watch it.
Yes. Yeah, it does, man.
And also, Ginny is a bitch.
Yeah, man. Talk about one of the worst. Like, she's a villain in that movie.
Yeah, people forget about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just fucked that guy over for so many years.
Yeah.
And then she's about to die, and he's like, now I'll marry you and give you AIDS.
She's like, I have AIDS.
Yeah. They never say that it's that, but it is.
It's that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know officially, but it's AIDS, bro, because she got it after, I don't know, after she fucked him over that last time.
Yeah.
And then I was like, damn that bitch, bro. And then, yeah, she was like, I'm sick, Forrest, come see me. And then he's like, I'll marry you because, I mean, he's loved her his whole life. He's a simple man, bro.
Yeah. He may not be a smart man.
But I know what love is. Yeah.
Oh, I had a list, too, that I was
That's
going
an
to bring
amazing,
up
by
that
the
I
way.
forgot about.
Yeah, by the way, that won 6 Oscars when it came out back in the day.
Oh, yeah, of course, because it's amazing.
Yeah. Hell yeah, bro.
So I saw this list recently, and it's a poll, basically. And it infuriates the fuck out of me, by the way. Most of these lists, this is a music list, by the way.
Okay.
And some place, this is over in the UK. I think it's like it's called Guitar. I think it's a retailer. And they put a poll out and they said, who's the best guitarist of the last 2 decades?
These always piss me off.
So this is the last 2 years,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay.
Or 20 years, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, the first thing that's wrong with this fucking list is there's guitarists on here that have been around fucking forever. Now, this is top 20. So I'll just run through these real quick.
Top 20 guitarists of all time.
No, of the last 20 years.
Oh, okay.
Last 2 decades is what it says.
So early 2000s?
Right.
Okay.
Number 20 is Julian Baker.
Who is that?
I had to Google her.
Okay.
And she's in a band called Boy Genius with Phoebe Bridgers and some other girl.
Sure. No idea, dude.
Number 19, Ed Sheeran.
Okay.
Which that doesn't make me mad. He's a decent guitar player.
Well, if you're talking the last 20 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
I've actually seen some videos of him on stage where he like records stuff that night on stage, and that's pretty fucking cool, actually.
He's a good guitar player.
He changes shit. He's a good singer, too.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
Number 18 is, there's a lot of these guys I don't know. Adam Hand from the 1970, I know the 1975 band, but he's not like ripping it up or doing it. It's basic pop music.
Yep.
17 is Her, which I know she's the...
Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, it's just called Her, Her. She spells it like that. And I've seen her play. She's actually pretty decent. But I haven't listened to any of her shit.
Me neither.
Albert Hammond Jr. from The Strokes, which The Strokes have been around for longer than that.
Yeah. So. Well, I mean, if he's still put out music, then he's got to be in the list.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Troy Van Leeuwen.
What number are we on, by the way?
Oh, 15.
Okay.
It's Queens of the Stone Age.
Okay, I like that. That's not bad. The lead singer's a dickhead, though.
Yeah. 14 is Brad Paisley, which he's been around for longer, but yeah.
That guy's insane, dude. You've shown me videos of that because I know, like, country. I'm like, yeah, country, blah, blah, blah. And then you show me videos. Okay, that guy can rip.
Yeah. I mean, for a guy like that sings and plays and he actually writes music, for him to play that well is insane.
No, he fucking can he'll play anything.
Yeah.
He can play anything.
Yeah, he can play anything.
Yeah.
Number 13 is John 5.
Okay.
He's been around forever.
That's good. That guy can rip it. Yeah. He's amazing.
Number 12 is another country guy that can play the fuck out of it and can sing is Keith Urban, 12.
Okay. I've seen him rip it up too, yeah.
11, Jim Root from Slipknot.
That's good. Slipknot, well, he was in Stone Sour, but not anymore. But yeah, he's a great guitar player.
Yeah. Number 10 is Simon Neil. The band is Biffy Clyro.
No idea.
Never heard of him.
Me neither.
Number 9 is Tom DeLonge from Blink-182. He's not known to be a good guitar player.
That's a stupid. He's not even in the top 20, bro. Come on.
No, he's not. That was number 9. Now, number 8 will send you into a fury because there's no fucking way this person needs to be on this list. And I love her. But number 8 is Taylor Swift.
Oh, come on.
Guitar player? She strums, bro. I mean, I don't know what you're like when they make these lists, like, because if you look at the top Rolling Stone top 250 guitar players of all time, that list is garbage too.
Yeah, we went over that, I think.
Joan Baez is on there before like Hammett and Hetfield and like Iron Maiden. I mean, I'm like, Joan Baez? Get the fuck out of here. She's in the top 10, bro, on that list.
Yeah, that's stupid. Just like this one.
And like Paul Simon is on the list. I'm like, come on, guys. These aren't guitar players.
Look, Taylor Swift plays guitar and sings and everything, but she's not like ripping it up riff-wise.
No. I don't know why she's top 8. She shouldn't be in the top 20. She's just a strumming guitar player. She's not good at playing guitar, really. She'll tell you that right off the bat. But anyway, she's number 8 for some reason. No. Number 7 is Ed O'Brien from Radiohead, who's been around fucking forever.
You don't like Radiohead, do you?
I'm not a massive fan. They got a couple good songs that I can listen to, but no, I'm not.
Same.
I mean, and there's nothing technical going on with that shit.
No, there's not.
Number 6 is Chris Shiflett from Foo Fighters,
I like that.
and he has his own.
Although
solo
that's
stuff,
kind of
too.
weird. Well, yeah, he does. That's kind of weird because, I mean, he's a great guitar player. Don't get me wrong, but I'm pretty sure Dave Grohl writes most of that.
Yeah. And then number 5 is the other guitar player from Radiohead, Johnny Greenwood.
Wow.
Don't know how they both made it on there. Of course, this is from overseas. This place that did this poll is from overseas. So
Okay, so they're a little biased, maybe.
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Number 4 is Sam Fender. No clue. Doesn't. I guess he's a solo guy because it doesn't have a band name here. So
Okay.
never heard of him.
Me neither.
Number 3 is John Mayer, which I can get on board with because he is good.
He is a good guitar player.
Number 2 is Alex Turner, Arctic Monkeys.
No. I can't stand that band, dude.
Yeah. They have some bangers though. I've heard a couple songs.
I
that are
can't
really
fucking
good.
stand them, dude.
Got a good groove to them, but I don't.
I've unfortunately
I'm not.
seen-
They're not on my fucking everyday.
I've unfortunately had to sit through their live set, and I'm
No,
not a fan.
Sure, it's not good.
No, it's not.
Number 1 is John Frusciante from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. He's been around since the '80s, so I don't get that. But
Yeah, but no way, bro. He just came back to the Red Hot Chili Peppers, dude. I don't listen to his solo shit.
yeah,
I noticed that fucking Hammer Hetfield's not on that. They've been
Yeah.
putting out music.
well, as they said from the last 2 decades, and like I said, a lot of these guys have been around. Way
Well, they've
before
had
this.
fucking 3 albums in the last 2 days. I know it's not a lot, but
Yeah.
they still write crazy good riffs.
Yeah.
No, they've had 4 albums in the last decade. Yeah, 4.
But when I looked at the first thing, I was like, okay, maybe this is like new people from like that just started out in like 2005 or whatever, because that's the last 2 decades.
But then they have old people on there.
Yeah, they have John Frusciante, dude. He's fucking.
He's number 1, really? I don't think so. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
but
he's
no.
a great guitar player. Don't
No,
get me
he's
wrong.
great. No, he's back where he belongs.
But this
never
list,
should have left Red Hot
this
Chili
list
Peppers.
got tossed in the trash with number 8, Taylor Swift. I mean, I love the girl, but she's not a guitar player, dude. I mean, she plays. But she play. I'm about as good as her.
I mean, she's probably better than you.
Yeah, she probably is.
But I'm with you what you're saying.
If you look at her,
She's a great songwriter.
there's a YouTube clip out there that says Taylor Swift's best guitar moments, and it's just her playing chords.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah.
She never solos.
No, hell no.
She's a songwriter, dude. She uses the guitar as an instrument to write songs and the piano. And so she's very talented at that part. But putting her at number 8 on a guitarist list it's criminal, bro.
John Frusciante should not be number 1. I'm sorry.
No.
I like him. And he's back. Like I said, he's back where he belongs. He never should have left Red Hot Chili Peppers, because when he left Red Hot Chili Peppers, unfortunately, that's when I saw them live. And I'm like, yeah, this band's great. And I like a bunch of their songs, but this band is not this band without Frusciante. I'm sorry. There's not. That has to be their guitar player. The guitar player that they had fill in for him, I think he was like a guitar tech or something. He was younger, and I went and saw them live, and Scar Tissue is like one of my favorite Chili Pepper songs of all time. He changed the solo, and I was so fucking mad.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you change an iconic fucking Frusciante solo like that? It pissed me off.
Yeah.
And I was like, this guitar player sucks. And then Frusciante came back, and I'm like, thank God.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen them live since then. And he's not number 1, though, dude. And you have guitar players out there, not just Metallica. You have other bands out there that are way better than all these people that guitar, bro. This is a fucking stupid list.
Well, and there's these guys that you consider like internet guitar players. Dude, there's a dude named Tim Henson that should be on this list because he plays some fucking crazy shit. I don't know who he is. I don't know what band he plays for, but I've seen him on TikTok, and he's fucking crazy, and he's not on this list.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Taylor Swift is. And Tom DeLonge is.
Yeah,
They play power chords over and over for fucking 3.
Where are you?
Yeah. He should never be on a list for best singers either. That guy's
Oh,
terrible.
God, no.
Have you heard him live? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
But anyway, there's some good names on here, but fuck, dude. It went out the window when I saw Taylor Swift on here.
Yeah.
And then whoever this Julian Baker chick is, I have no clue.
Yeah, that's bad. Those lists suck, dude. They always suck.
Every time I see him, I was like, okay, I'll need to chill out and before I read this.
Right.
Because I'm going to get fucking mad.
I'm going to blow a fucking gasket.
Dude, the Rolling Stone has been around for so long, and they continually put out shit lists, bro.
Yeah.
And their top 250, I don't know if we went over that, but
Well, we went over like the top 15 or 10, I think.
which they get.
we did
It's hard to
250.
fuck the top 10 up, but they do it with Joan Baez as number 9. Dude.
If we did the top 250, we would literally have to break that out into like 5 episodes or more.
There's people on that list that should not even be.
We
on
do
there.
10 a week or something. You know what I mean?
That's crazy, dude.
Maybe if another new updated 250 list comes out, we'll do like 10 a week
Yeah.
and work our way to number 1, right?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, that would work.
That's
Shitty
it,
list, though.
That's bad, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, staying kind of not really entertainment, but whatever. We talked about this, I don't know, a week or 2 ago, probably. I can't fucking keep up. Everybody, the girl, Haley Welch, does that ring a bell?
Yes.
Hawk 2.
Yeah.
That girl. Spit on that thing. She's not going away, by the way. Like Leaf mentioned, I think in that episode, she's selling Hawk 2 shirts. Hats.
She like launched her own official merch. There's people out there making it, but she was like, I remember seeing post a video where she said, "Buy my own stuff. This is my stuff." And
yeah. So she's not going away. She's like 21 years old. She's not trying to basically like be like, yeah, that was a viral thing, and I'm going away. See you later.
Yeah, no, she's
putting it out there. She put out her own social media now officially. She's also now officially 100% this past week landed representation, meaning she's got management.
Mm-hmm.
The management firm Penthouse has come forward as Haley's new rep. Now, that is not what me and Leaf used to jerk off to back in the day, Penthouse magazine. It's not that. I wish it was.
It's not the adult magazine, right?
It is not.
Okay.
People were freaking out like,
Yeah,
hell yeah, it's about time.
I saw like a thing that said Penthouse or something, and I was like, but it was like clickbait, dude.
It is not official. It's not the XXX Penthouse magazine.
No. It's just a management
It's
company?
called The Penthouse, actually, is the official name. It's just a management company. And so she's officially inked a deal with them. And we don't know what this is gonna bring. No clue.
I did see too that there's might be a reality show that comes out. And people watch that garbage. I don't.
No, I won't watch that.
Yeah.
But I just want to say, way to go, taking advantage of your viral video and at least going out there and.
I don't blame her for trying.
No,
but I just think it's gonna. If she's not showing her tits, bro, I mean, it's gonna run out. I'm just saying.
I mean, you're right.
Because I don't know. We don't know how interesting this chick is. She had one line and went viral. And
yeah,
I guess she's probably going to start.
And she's really young.
Yeah, she's really young. And I don't know. Maybe she's going to be entertaining. I have no idea. But
I have no clue either. I'm not going to watch a reality show, I promise.
I don't watch reality TV.
Me neither. It's fake, by the way.
I'm not going to start now.
It's fake, by the way. It's not real.
No. It's scripted. All of it's scripted. Dude.
It is. People buy into that. And they're like, oh my God, this is so crazy.
Yeah, I was like, no,
it's all scripted.
Yeah, they planned that. They had a meeting that day before they shot it, and they acted that shit out.
They did. I'm not going to watch it. But hey, like I said, more power to her.
I'm not going to hate on her, though.
No, hell no. She's out there trying to take advantage of her fucking moment.
Yeah. I would too,
like
man.
the fucking Tiffany Gomez missed her fucking. I'm telling you, she missed her fucking shot. Plainly, she should have fucking been all. I would do whatever it takes to make millions, and then see you later. I'm done.
Yeah,
retirement. Here I come. So yeah, she's not going anywhere. I think everybody's seen that she's also been on, like on stage with Zach Bryan. Somehow was on stage and has fucking Shaq thing. I'm like, what the fuck is Shaq coming in this picture?
Yeah, well, she got on stage with Zach Bryan because she did that interview with Zach Bryan's girlfriend, who's Brianna Chicken Fry from Barstool Sports, and yeah,
she was up there on stage during the show, and then I got in the mic. She was like, "Hawk 2!" I was like, "That's not how you said it, bitch. That's not how you do it."
Yeah. Well, she says she doesn't want to be known as a Hawk 2 girl, but she's leaning into it. So
well, you're gonna be.
That's what you're known for.
Yeah.
So what are you talking about? But
like I say, accept
we'll
it.
See what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I do follow her on Instagram though.
Yeah. Yeah, but Shaq was partying with her too. Like I said, I'm like, how the fuck did Shaq get involved in this?
Yeah, I have no idea. That guy's everywhere.
Fucking Diesel.
Yeah. He has a massive cock.
Well, he's fucking almost 8 foot.
That would be weird if he didn't.
Yeah, I'd be like, what the fuck's going on here? Oh my God. So we're gonna hear more from her. Basically, is what I'm telling.
Yeah, I'm sure she's gonna start a podcast and try to be funny on it, and we'll see. We'll see if it works.
I'd watch that maybe.
Yeah,
just to see if it's good. But I'm not watching reality TV.
Nah, either.
If that's what that is, I'm not watching. Sorry. Do porn though. That's my suggestion.
That's where you're gonna make the most money if you start an OnlyFans.
It's not happening.
You're gonna have You're gonna have
no to that, by the way.
Yeah, I know she did, but I'm just saying you're missing an opportunity.
No,
you're retire in like 5 years easy.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being young like that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go jump over to sports, and we'll get out of here in the next 30 minutes or so.
Yeah.
So a big thing that was announced yesterday, actually, for one of our teams, bro, the Dallas Stars. Sayonara. Dallas Stars say sayonara to Bally Sports. They are officially agreed. Both of them have agreed to cut ties, and it's see you later.
Nice.
So Bally Sports losing the Dallas Stars. I think they basically kind of like looked at the deal with the Stars or whatever, and they didn't feel like it was any sort of success, and so they mutually decided like we're out.
Yeah. Well, Bally Sports is
trash. They're about to lose everything.
They are.
So it says here a decade ago the Dallas Stars were making $20 million annually in media rights payments. That's a decade ago, so I don't know how much it was. But the plans now moving forward, though, it's like, okay, that's great. Fuck Bally Sports if we can get away. That's the only reason I have Bally Sports is so I can watch the Rangers, Stars, the Mavericks. I can't watch them otherwise.
Well, I think the Rangers is ending after this year too.
It's after this year, so hopefully I can get rid of Fubo and save myself $115 a month. Jesus.
Yeah, no shit.
Moving forward, that's the question that we all have is, okay, well, now that Bally Sports is out, where the fuck are we going to be able to watch the Dallas Stars? So the Stars' plans, and this is not official, but this guy here says this is what was planned earlier this year. The Stars plan to launch a free ad-supported direct-to-consumer app so we can stream these games. The plans are apparently still on. They're also negotiating a new local media rights deal, so maybe not every game on their free ad-supported direct-to-consumer app.
Yeah.
This is what everybody should do. We should not pay to watch our local teams, man.
Right.
We should not have to pay to watch our local teams.
We shouldn't have to, yeah.
I'll watch ads, fuck it, I don't care, but just don't interrupt the game, please.
Right, yeah.
And then some of the games may be on a local channel, which is still free to us.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gets free local channels if you have an antenna.
Yep.
So that's what apparently the Stars are gonna be doing. They're gonna do their own app now. As long as I can put it on my TV, please.
Yeah, yeah. Stream it or like cast it
to my TV,
to a smart TV. Yeah,
yeah. But no Bally Sports. So we're like you said, if the Stars are doing this, the Rangers need to take fucking notes. And this is what you should be doing already. You should already have these plans in place, dude. And if you don't have any plans in place, you're fucking up.
Yeah, that's on you because
this was going to end.
There's like so many teams that have their own network, like the Yankees have the Yes Network, and they've made so much money off of that.
Yeah,
like you could get all that advertising money to your team and everything.
Like we said, you cut out the middleman.
Yeah,
you take all that shit yourself.
Yeah,
and I'm on record of being like, hey, I'd pay $150 a year to watch every Rangers game. That's fine.
Yeah.
And you break it down by monthly if you need to. I'm fine with that. If it goes right to the team, I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah, 100%.
So the Stars are doing that though. Apparently that's still in. Apparently those plans are still in motion. Free ad supported direct to consumer app for us. That would be awesome. So we would appreciate that. Tom Gallardi, you son of a bitch. By the way, NHL free agency started, and I know we made the Western Conference Finals 2 years in a row, but the way free agency went for the Dallas Stars, I don't think they're going back. It was bad.
Yeah.
They were just signing these budget defensemen. I'm like, wow, this is going to be bad. The one thing that they really needed to shore up, in my opinion, was making sure they kept Chris Tanev. They did not do that. He went to the Maple Leafs. And these budget defensemen that they've been signing, I'm just like, holy shit, dude, this is going to be, it's going to look bad, I think, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong because they have a great coach, obviously, but I mean, he hadn't been able to get it done yet. So,
right.
And you're signing these fucking $1 million a year defensemen, and I'm like, these budget fucking defense. What are you doing, Jim Neal?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. So there you go. Okay, Ren, real quick. I just want to mention that we're July 6th. Leaf, we're sitting here, and we're about less than 2 weeks from some teams' training camps kicking off in the NFL. Some teams are the 16th, the 19th for rookies. And the veterans, some teams are the 19th, 23rd, the 17th. So 2 weeks away from these NFL teams kicking off their training camp. Let's see, the Washington Commanders, their training camp for rookies is the 18th, 23rd for the veterans, for you over there. Cowboys are the July 24th for everybody, because Jerry's like, everybody. And then, of course, they're in Oxnard. So we're right around the corner from some NFL training camps kicking off, which is exciting because we're less than 2 months away from the actual first NFL game.
Yes.
Which kicks off on Thursday, September the 4th. I posted about that. So
We'll
I'm
be live.
stoked. Oh, yeah, we'll be live for that.
For Thursday night games.
Oh, yeah. Preseason starts August 1st. We're less than a month from that. That is the Hall of Fame game that no one watches. And it needs to be just demolished. Who cares? That's so stupid. I can't stand that game, dude. It's not even worth watching.
It's awful.
Yeah. Just get rid of the goddamn game, dude. Please, for the love of God. Just have the Hall of Fame weekend without the game. We don't need the game. It's terrible.
We don't need the game. It's so bad.
It's so fucking pointless. And I'm on board with Goodell, actually, for once. We had 2 preseason games max, and then 2 bye weeks, dude.
Yeah, get the season started.
Yeah, 2 bye weeks is total. That should happen, bro.
Because hardly
And then
anybody
pu- and
plays
then
in
you
those
push
goddamn preseason games anyway. Anymore,
And then you
dude.
push the Super Bowl another week, and it's on President's Day weekend. Everybody has Monday off.
Yeah,
Fucking genius.
yeah. That's the one.
Do
thing,
it already.
That's the one thing Goodell is getting right now.
Yes, please do that. Everybody needs Monday off, by the way, after the Super Bowl. It should be a national holiday. We should all have it off. If it's got to be President's Day, make it fucking President's Day, dude.
100%.
That's that simple.
Yeah.
We all
It's
want
easy,
it.
dude.
Everybody
We
wants
can
it.
make this happen easy.
Yes.
No problem.
Just do it. So, and the other day, by the way, Dak Prescott was seen walking around in a walking boot. So, not even training camp, and he's already in a walking boot. And I'm like, that's awesome. What did you do? Fucking fall down his stairs? Says it's not a big deal. No big deal.
It's probably not, but
It probably is not. But, I'm so done, dude. I'm so done. And the season hasn't even
y'all
started.
ready for football season? This is going to be fun.
Another.
Especially when this guy gets the highest paid quarterback of all time.
I can't fucking.
Extension.
Another outlandish rumor out there, apparently, which is a rumor only, that Jerry Jones is floating the idea of selling the Dallas Cowboys to Saudi Arabia.
No fucking way.
That's a rumor.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
There's no fucking way he sells the team, bro.
I'm with you, but I like this. If it's a rumor that's true, please sell the team.
To Saudi Arabia, though?
Yeah.
They don't know shit about football.
They can get somebody that just take care of it.
Maybe they do know. They know how to run businesses. I can tell you that. So they'll just get a general manager that knows what he's fucking doing over here, probably.
Yeah, this is a total rumor. This could be complete bullshit.
I don't think it's true, man. I wouldn't think he would do that.
There's no evidence, by the way, of the rumor, but I still
You like the idea of
I
him
like
selling
the
the
idea.
team.
I love
sure.
the rumor. I'm like,
Yeah.
please do it. Please fucking do it, bro.
Yeah, I think then you'll be happy like me.
Yeah,
Fucking Snyder
it's a
finally-
new fucking beginning, dude.
Yeah, well, he got forced to sell it, which I was fine.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't
there's
care-
some
I don't
shit.
know. I don't care how it got sold.
You're telling me there's no dirt on Jerry Jones?
Oh, yeah, 100% there is.
Guy fucking banged a chick, and like he's like going to court to make sure he's like, that's not my daughter. And they're claiming it is,
Yeah.
and it probably is.
Probably is. I wouldn't doubt it for a second.
Bro, it's just like all the old times, bro. Those kings and everything were banging everything they came around. And
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, even Robert Kraft lately, dude. Like recently.
Yeah.
All this shit happens. And they got enough money to make that shit go away.
And that's what happens.
Yeah.
They make it go away.
Yeah, Snyder just couldn't because there was just so many bad things.
Yeah, well, he was fucking over his own fans.
Yeah, that's true.
Like taking their money and be like, oh, Beyonce concert. I'm like, what the hell? Who does that? That's a shitty organization.
Yeah, he's fucking over the NFL. Once you do that, once you fuck with the NFL's money, because that's what the thing was. He was making some of those things were like, no, that wasn't actual NFL stuff. That was the Beyonce concert. And
yeah, that was, and
he was fucking. He was cooking the books, bro.
and he was fucking over his longtime season ticket holder.
Yeah, he should be in prison. To be honest,
I
with you.
100% agree. He should be. Those are to me. Those seem like legit crimes.
Yeah. But I mean, he agreed to sell it, and so then I think they said no charges be pressed. You just sell the fucking team. So he's like, all right, I'm out.
Well, take your $4 billion and run, bro.
Yeah, no, he was not hurting before, and he's not hurting now. So that's probably good. Thank God he did that though. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. So the big thing for me going into training camp for the Dallas Cowboys. First of all, they had the worst draft of all time, and the worst offseason of all time.
Yeah, y'all did absolutely nothing.
And so it's not going to be good. CD Lamb's still not. He's waiting. He ain't going to be there unless they give him a contract, and he wants $30 million or whatever a year.
Yeah, he wants to be one of the highest paid receivers.
I mean, he statistically has the backing of that.
Yeah, he does.
And so I don't blame these guys sometimes for wanting to get paid for what they do. I don't blame that.
I don't either.
But sometimes it's a little outrageous. Like with these quarterbacks, contracts are getting stupid.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
guys that haven't even won shit.
Yeah, the whole.
It's so bad.
Yeah,
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, that is an insane contract.
It is. It puts him on the same amount that Joe Burrow's making. And Burrow, he's gone to Super Bowl. He hasn't won one. And I think Joe Burrow's worth way more than Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah. Well, I think Trevor Lawrence has the same amount of postseason wins as Zach does. So maybe less than that. But I mean, he hasn't been even close to it.
3, I think, right?
Maybe
2 or 3.
2.
I can't remember because they all fucking run together and Dak sucks. So
yeah,
it doesn't matter. You know why it doesn't matter? Because they haven't won the big one,
right?
Or gotten there, even gotten there.
Yeah, and it's going to be hard in the
not even
to
the
AFC stacked, bro. You got Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert to deal with.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, and so good luck, bro. You just paid this guy a lot to be. Maybe he's the 6th or 7th best quarterback in the fucking AFC.
And that's just weird how they do that.
Yeah.
I don't understand it, and I wish that would get under control. But the only thing is, the NFL is making so much fucking money that every year their cap goes up. So, I mean that's fine. I don't whatever, but look, guys. I'm not excited about the Dallas Cowboys season. I hope they fucking tank and lose so bad this year. I really do, because I'm sick and tired of the same bullshit over and over again.
Well,
that's all it is.
They're gonna win the division probably.
No, I hope not.
Or they're gonna get a wild card. They're gonna go because the NFC is so bad, and the division's not that good.
See, that's the frustrating part about that, by the way.
Even the Commanders who have improved, it just depends on Jaden Daniels. I have no clue because I mean I've seen some videos of him throwing real, but that's in fucking like OTAs and shit, and like it's not real fucking football to me. So just depends on what he does during the year, which he's a rookie, so I don't have expectations very high. I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs, but at least they're moving in the right direction. But still, the Cowboys are gonna be there just because the division's so bad. The Giants, give me a fucking break. Eagles are bad too, dude.
Well, yeah, the Giants are kind of in rebuild.
Yeah, and the Giants are. I mean, they showed their ass.
Yeah, like I said, they're kind of in rebuild. They're stupid for paying Daniel Jones. He gets hurt a lot now.
$40 million a year, dude. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he tore his ACL last year. He was only like in 6 games last year. He fucking had a shoulder thing, I think, and then he tore his ACL and he was gone. But like he's been hurt a lot, and I don't know how you trust that. I guess this is maybe their last, but they gave him so much money. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
They were smart to let Barkley go, though. I'll tell them. I'll give them that.
Yeah, you don't.
I'm not paying a fucking running back, dude.
You don't. Not in this game. You don't do it anymore.
No. And now, speaking, you mentioned AFC quarterbacks and everything we were talking about, which, like you said, they're stacked, and they are. One of the ones that we were kind of robbed of last year that I was excited to see what he did over there with the Jets was Aaron Rodgers. However, if you're a Jets fan, now you're probably like, God damn this guy. You know, because it's just the weird thing about Aaron Rodgers is, and look, he's on his last leg of his career. He's almost over. He's fucking 39 or some shit. He's coming up on 40, I think.
Yeah.
The weird thing about him is all the baggage this motherfucker brings, man, for no fucking reason. Like, just going on Pat McAfee every week, which actually some of the stuff he says I agree completely with, but I don't want my quarterback out there being a fucking, conspiracy theorist about every little thing.
And he's been on Tucker Carlson talking about some crazy shit, which a lot of it I agree with for sure,
Joe Rogan.
But, I mean, you're like, come on, man. Like, his thing is he's such a roller coaster is what he is.
Yeah.
And then he's weird. Like, he's got some weird stuff.
He's fucking weird.
Yeah.
He's fucking weird. There's no getting around the fact that Aaron Rodgers is a weird motherfucker, dude.
It's kind of like the whole Micah Parsons things, too. You don't want that guy out there tweeting like that or on a podcast saying dumb ass fucking shit like that.
He's such an idiot, dude. I'm like, oh my God. And he tweeted the other day, bro, about how he was like, y'all motherfuckers, I ain't even at prime yet. I'm like, dude, you fucking were decent for like 5 games last year and then fell off a cliff. Shut up.
Right.
And you were nowhere to be found in that playoff game, by the way.
Right. So, yeah, it's kind of that whole deal. Like, it's like, come on, just play football, bro. When it's time to play football, just do that.
I know, man. I almost, if I was an owner or something.
Aaron Rodgers,
you can't fucking tweet on this team, bro.
Aaron Rodgers is looking at the end, dude. And he's like, and he's going on these things, and he's going to have his own fucking show at the end of his career. Probably. I'm sure. He's not probably going to do, like. No,
he'll do his own or be on somebody's. Yeah. Now, the reason I brought him up was because you remember a month ago or so or whatever, he missed a mandatory minicamp for the Jets.
Yeah, because he was overseas or something.
Unexcused absence, which Robert Sala's dumbass kept saying, inexcused. I'm like, it's unexcused, but okay. And they handled this the worst possible fucking way they could ever handle it. Yeah. They're so scared, I think, because they're like, if we make Aaron mad, he might leave. Please play quarterback for us 1 year. Because we saw what happened to the Jets after he went down, bro. Zach Wilson was terrible. Is terrible and was terrible.
Yeah, well, he's in Denver now, right?
Yeah.
But who's their backup now? I have no clue.
I'd have to look.
Yeah, it's not good. I can tell you that.
I know. We finally found out what the hell Aaron Rodgers went and did. He went to Egypt. This was
he's like sleeping in a pyramid or
probably. This was a planned trip booked during his recovery from a torn Achilles, which doesn't mean shit to me because, like, you know that you have to be there. It's mandatory camp.
Yeah, why'd you book a fucking trip in July, bro, when you know the season's not? It's so weird, yeah.
The person that reported on this, it gave him something to look forward to during one of the lowest points of his career. He's long admired Egyptian culture and scheduled a visit for what was believed to be after the offseason program. So he didn't check with the team, obviously. He just did it. Didn't care. And this, to me, is a red flag as a Jets fan because this guy clearly does not give a fuck about his priorities are not at the fucking Jets facility.
No,
he would have been there otherwise. Like I said, when we talked about this, I'm like, did Tom Brady ever miss a mandatory camp? Did Peyton Manning ever miss? They never fucking missed.
No.
They were committed to their shit.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers is not committed to you can't sit there and tell me this guy's all in, bro. There's no way. He'll be out there at training camp, I'm sure, and, playing and whatnot. But his priorities are shifted.
It seems like he's just done with football.
Yeah. I'm surprised he's actually coming back.
Yeah, I would. That's what I don't get.
I bet if he stayed healthy all of last year, he would have quit.
Probably.
But ever since he only gave 3 snaps in the season before he was down for the year, which, by the way, he kept kidding everybody, thinking, I'm coming back. Before the season, I'm like, no, you're not, bro. You ripped your Achilles.
Yeah, that you can't.
That's another weird thing about him. He's like, medicine heals me faster. I'm like, no, it doesn't, bro. The human body's a human body.
And you're 40, so
exactly.
You're not going to heal faster even with the medicine. So
yeah, I don't care if you're in the rehab facility every day. That's great. You should be, but
yeah,
you're not fucking coming back, bro.
Yeah, it's just science, bro.
I just don't look. I'm staying away from Aaron Rodgers. Fantasy wise, I'm not touching.
Yeah,
the Jets.
if I'm a Jets fan, I'm not happy right now. I'm not looking forward to this guy.
No, you got to think like you're obviously getting the last bit of anything that he has, but it ain't much because his priority's not even there. Yeah. He's more focused on like, should I run for VP with RFK Jr. or what?
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm going to Egypt to go see, like Lee said, probably sleeps in a fucking pyramid for a week. Who knows?
He just does weird shit.
Yeah. I'm not happy about that. Yeah. If I'm a Jets fan, I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, when you're starting to miss like mandatory shit, like that's a bad thing. And you're as a veteran like this guy, he should know better, bro. He should, but he's Aaron Rodgers. He thinks he can get away with whatever the fuck.
Well, they're not going to do shit to him. They may have fined him, and he's like, okay, here you go.
Yeah, well, he knows they have zero backup plan.
Yeah,
because there's nobody out there.
Yeah, fucking weirdo, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Now, like I mentioned at the top of this episode, we're recording this early. We're about to get out of here because we're going to the Rangers game today. They play at 3:00. The Rangers, once again, man, it's just been up and down. It looked like the offense was coming back, bro. They beat the Padres, the Orioles in their last game, 11-2. Then they beat the Padres 7-0. I'm like, hey, 18 runs in 2 games. Here we go.
Yeah.
They figured it out. Fucking finally. Padres roll in, take 2, the first 2 games in that series, and the Rangers did win last night to make sure it wasn't a sweep, but they lost the series to the Padres. The game that we were live for, they lost 6-4, and then they lost the next day 3-1. So the offense still sputtered. They won yesterday 3-0 against the Rays. Scored 3 runs in the 3rd inning, and then they do shit after that. So it's like good thing the pitching held it down. Lorenzen had a decent game, 5 innings. He walked too many fucking people. He walked like 5 people. And then the bullpen actually came in and did their job. Shockingly, brother. And the reason I say shockingly, bro, is because Leclerc came in the first time. I was like, oh, God, here we go.
Yeah, that's always a scary moment.
It is. Latz came in, did not do too well. He had to have Robertson come in and get an out, and Robertson did his whole 4 outs. And I'm like, God, stop asking the 40-year-old David Robertson to get fucking 4 or 5 outs, bro. It doesn't work well sometimes.
Right.
But he did it yesterday, thank God. And then Kirby Yates came in and shut it down. Kirby Yates is 12 of 12 on save attempts. He has been absolutely fucking amazing. His whip is like 0.3. That's insane for Kirby Yates. And if you're going to, well, our division sucks too bad. I don't think they're going to sell. But if you were, those 2 guys, I'm totally okay with those 2 guys, at least getting what you can.
Right.
But I don't think they will because I think our division is not going to run away completely. The division is the only save. We're 8 games back, so they're not going to bail when it's just 8. They're not going to do it.
No, because anything can happen, man.
Anything can happen.
That's definitely within striking distance. Cause
just play better baseball, please. God damn it.
Yeah, I mean, they've been so, like we've talked about this almost every episode. They've been so inconsistent all year long.
All year.
You need to start winning series consistently.
Frustrating, by the way,
to get there. So we'll see.
Frustrating, but we will be out there today. Like I said, we're at the free booze seats, so we're gonna have a good day. Let's put it that way.
It's gonna be good,
no matter what the game. Me and Leaf are gonna have fun. I know that.
free beer. So I'm not going to be sober. I can tell you that.
Yeah, who goes to those games and sits in those seats and doesn't drink free alcohol?
Yeah, I'm not going to be like, nah, I don't want no beer. What the fuck?
Ew, free? No.
No, I'll be hammered by the 6th inning. I can tell you that right now.
I know, me too, bro.
Maybe I'll post a little.
Leaf did mention like, hey, we do the 999 tomorrow? I was like, man, I thought about that, but I don't want to feel so bloated and like ass on a Saturday. It's just not the right time.
Yeah.
There'll be another day for that. We'll do it. I swear to God, we're going to do it, guys.
Yeah, we'll do it for the end of the season for sure.
But I didn't want to feel like, I told Leaf, I'm like, if I try to shove 9 hot dogs down, I get to like 6 or 7. First, I am shitting my pants and I may throw up because it's disgusting. The hot dogs they're not bad, but I'm saying when you try to shove 9 down, that's when you get sick.
Yeah, that's going to be.
It's coming out one way or the other.
That does need to be like a prepared type of thing. You got to be more prepared for it.
Yeah.
And when you get these seats where it's like free beer, you just kind of want to focus on that.
Yeah, I'm doing 20 beer challenge.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, we'll do the 20 beer challenge.
There's no way. Well, throughout a whole day, no problem.
Yeah.
9 innings, not happening because they also cut you off, I think, in the 8th inning.
Yeah.
I think it's when they do now. Maybe the top of the 9th. They did change it because of the pitch clock. Thank God for that.
Yeah.
Like pitchers never ever mad about that. Like, oh, no, you're going to have drunk people. I'm like, dude, you already got hammered people at the game. Trust me. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So we're looking forward to it. Just another couple of quick things with the Rangers. Tyler Mahle did make his first rehab start. He pitched like 1 inning. Kumar Rocker made his first rehab start yesterday. We won't see him this year, maybe next year. We're supposed to see Mahle at some point. Bochy mentioned late July, early August for Mahle. So after he's made some rehab starts and built himself up.
Yeah.
Cody Bradford is throwing off the mound. You may fucking remember his name.
Yeah, we lost that guy in the very first part of the season.
Yeah. And it just got worse and worse. I'm like, what the hell happened to this guy?
Yeah.
He's throwing off a mound. They are not going to build him up as a starter. He will come out of the bullpen.
Okay.
When he makes it back, which we need him. I'll take him. He's really good.
Yeah.
So
he'll be a starter at some point.
That's the fucking spot that he takes. Fucking kick Jonathan Hernandez out of the fucking bullpen. Jesus.
Please God.
Dane Dunning went on the IL yesterday with a shoulder soreness. They put him on the IL and they activated Josh Sborz. So Josh Sborz is back. Hopefully we'll see him today. He didn't pitch last night. And we'll see what he's got. But Dane Dunning back on the IL with the shoulder. That's concerning. That's the second time this year.
Yeah, and I like Dane, man. He's been a solid guy for us.
He's so good out of the bullpen in that role, dude. So,
but
there you go.
Yeah.
There's some injury updates. And then, of course, Evan Carter's been in Arizona swinging. We'll see when he comes back. I don't know. They don't know.
He won't come back before the All-Star break for sure.
No, and that's the other. Josh Young got shut down. He's not coming back till after the All-Star break.
Yeah, that guy, goddamn it.
Weird that he was building up, and it looked like he was close. And he's like, my wrist is so sore or whatever. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. So, once again, the Rangers lied to us, which they're good at doing, by the way, on these injury shit.
Yeah, they are, man. And it's like,
I don't believe them at all.
It's so frustrating, dude, because this team, this whole year, they just have not been healthy. We haven't seen our full lineup, healthy lineup, or pitching staff all year long, dude.
That's true. That's 100% true. We haven't had the full team the whole year. The whole year. And I don't think we will.
Once I saw that Dane Dunning news, I was like, this team will not be 100% healthy for the rest for this season at all.
Yeah, the whole roster that we want, the best players, no. I agree. It's frustrating. But hey, we're going to go out there and have a good time today. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right,
if
man.
the game gets bad, hey, free beer.
We'll just fucking stay in the lounge and drink.
Yep.
That's fine by me. The TVs are in there. I'll just get hammered. I'm going to do that anyways.
Yeah, 100%. That's the plan.
All right, man. I have like a crazy thing. Let me get through this real quick, and then you end us.
Yeah, I got two kind of crazy things.
Cool. Let me just run through this real quick. This is something that apparently was out there before. I just never seen this before, and I thought it was funny. Jenna Phillips, who's from Texas, by the way, she used to work as an optician for 2 years while she was posting vanilla content on an OnlyFans page. Before she introduced kinkier videos, and her followers surged after this.
Nice.
What happened? What's kinkier stuff, you ask?
It's weird, huh?
Yes. She's 21 years old. This was, let me see. She's not 21 anymore. This was back in, I think maybe, so she's probably 24 now.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm sure she's still doing this shit out there. I have not looked. Maybe I will, but probably not because this is weird. So she's 24 now. She quit her job as an optician after, like I said, after deciding to post a little kinkier shit. Now she pulls in over 6 figures a month because of this.
Good God.
A month. She is acting and living like a dog full time now on her OnlyFans, and makes over 6 figures a month. Now, of course, she's really hot. There's no doubt about that.
Acting like a dog.
Acting like a dog. I always felt like a dog growing up, but not in a sexual way at first.
Good Lord.
She used to pretend to be a puppy rolling around fetching balls and loved getting praised like a good girl.
Jesus. People are fucking weird, bro.
It was after she met 2 men in Chicago who told her more about the pet play scene that she decided to learn more and dive in. I feel like a dog. I just want to roll around, play fetch, get head scratches, run around, and play, all of that. I have always acted like a puppy, but not in a sexual way at first. I used to pretend I was a puppy when I was growing up. I love praise. I love hearing good girl. It makes my heart melt every time. Looking back on it now, it's kind of always been there. I just didn't know there was a scene. I just thought it was my personality. When it comes to pet play, the majority of girls do kittens, foxes, or rabbits, and the majority of puppies are men. I didn't know that. I thought about it for a long time when I first got into pet play. I feel like a dog, so that's what I decided to be. She now charges her fans $16, $20 per month to subscribe to her uncensored OnlyFans content where she chases after balls, walks around on a lead, takes baths, often naked. There was a big surge in my followers since I moved doing puppy play content. What the fuck is going on in this world, man?
Dude, that scares me that a lot of, I guess, dudes and maybe, I guess, girls are doing this too, maybe subscribing to her channel.
No, 100%.
For that reason. That's disgusting to me.
Well, we've seen stories out there of people that do the shit with the animals.
Yeah. That's gross.
I do custom videos, and the most I have charged for a video was $1,200.
Good God.
If somebody tells me what they want, I will give them a quote. The more kinky you want, the more it costs. My fans make my world. I'm so grateful for them. Oh, man.
It's getting weird out there.
There's not a lot I can add. There's still more to this story, but there's not a lot I can add. I mean, look, this chick's acting like a dog and makes 6 figures a month. It's fucking ridiculous. She's from Austin, Texas, by the way.
Yeah, Austin has weird people in it.
Yeah.
So, it doesn't shock me.
I just, this is fucking.
There
was an asteroid, by the way, the other day that missed our planet a little bit. It would have been a planet killer. I just wish that somehow, some way, if God's real, I don't know why he just didn't take his finger and just move that over a little bit,
right?
Just to hit us, because this shit right here, 6 figures a month, acting like a fucking dog. What is going on in this fucking world, man?
That's wild, man.
Meanwhile, me and you are over here Monday through Friday, fucking struggling to pay houses and rent and cars, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing, dude?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're that hot, I mean, you can do it.
Yeah, no, she's attractive, of course.
But man,
it's not like super
like
hot.
there's no universe where I'm into that, dude. Ever.
No, it's just fucking crazy.
I don't want to watch a girl fetch a ball, dude.
Yeah, she's like fucking playing and rolling around and fetching, and that's hot to people? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I don't get it. I just don't get it. 6
fucking figures a month, dude. A month.
Yeah.
She can retire in way before us, bro.
Oh yeah, she's in good shape.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm sick to my stomach, bro. All right, go ahead.
All right, yeah. This couple of stories real quick. This one's in the NFL world. It involves a former number 1 NFL draft pick. By the way, that was a massive bust. We all remember this guy probably. He was drafted in 2007, Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah, by the Oakland Raiders.
Yeah, terrible quarterback, by the way.
Awful. Al Davis made this pick.
He was volunteering as an assistant coach at his high school, his alma mater high school, Williamson High School in Mobile, Alabama. He was fired because now he's facing a lawsuit accusing him of taking a $74,000 check meant as a donation to the school. So a local business owner, Chris Knowles, wrote the $74,000 check saying Russell approached him about a donation to help the Williamson football team purchase weight room equipment. The school allegedly never received the check, and Russell reportedly deposited it in a credit union and promptly withdrew $55,000 of it.
I don't have any water left.
So he takes the check, deposited it in his credit union, then he withdrew $55,000. In addition to being fired as a coach, Russell is also not allowed to be on school's campus anymore. According to the statement, Russell attended an event for the football team this week, but was told he was not welcome.
I would imagine so.
Russell's 38. He was a star quarterback at this high school before he went to LSU for
LSU.
college.
Yeah.
He threw for 6,625 yards, 52 touchdowns in 3 years before turning pro.
No, he was great, and probably in high school and college.
And he was the first pick in the 2007. We all know this story. He was drafted number 1. He started 25 games for the Raiders over 3 seasons.
And he was fat.
And he was so bad.
It was so bad, and he was out of shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did earn more than $36.4 million in salary during his NFL career, but that, like we said, that was over the course of 3 seasons at 2007. And now he needs $74,000 apparently.
Oh, his well is dry, bro.
You
can guarantee that guy's not smart.
He ran through his money for sure.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So that's interesting. We'll see what happens with that guy. That's a lot of money to take from kids, bro. So he's obviously a piece of shit still.
Yes, that's a crime. So have fun with that.
And then this last one's a pretty funny story that I came across.
What a fucking moron.
Yeah, it's bad. Woman arrested. This is in Tennessee. Woman arrested with tortillas stuffed with drugs and Taco Bell wrappers.
It's either Texas, Tennessee, or Florida, I swear to God.
Yeah, it's like the Bermuda Triangle of fucked up shit. So police in Mount Juliet, Tennessee say they found drugs that were packaged to look like food from Taco Bell. In social media posts, officers said they found both methamphetamine, LSD, THC, and fentanyl-laced gummies, pills, and pot in the car. They also found 8 drug burritos, in quotes, with the drugs sealed in individual plastic bags, then covered in electrical tape, wrapped in tortillas, and topped with Taco Bell wrappers.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so...
where was this? Okay, so Tennessee, but, how did she get, like, pulled over or something?
Yeah, she got pulled over.
Okay. And they just fucking searched her car and found this, huh?
Yeah, the woman whose name was not released is from Nashville and had warrants out for her in 3 counties for various charges.
Okay.
So she is...
very smart to be driving around.
Yeah, they probably pulled over, ran a record, and then they'd be like, okay, we can search the car because you have warrants. Right. And she had some burritos, in air quotes, wrapped with some pretty heavy drugs.
Yeah, apparently.
Probably disguised as Uber driver, maybe trying to say, I got to deliver this to...
Yeah.
this food. Dude, in this picture, it has, like it says, like these things are wrapped up in like electric tape.
Oh, my God.
And then they're in tortillas, bro.
I see that. Oh, my God. People will do anything.
It's fucking awesome, dude. Yeah, so if
Machi,
in Tennessee, if you were waiting for your burrito, in air quotes, she's in jail right now.
Yeah. Didn't make it to you.
You didn't get it, so they probably know this.
And that makes me like. That's why, first of all, I don't take drugs because of that.
Yeah.
Like that what you mentioned earlier is like fentanyl laced gummies. Like I'm out.
Yeah. Well, that drug, I don't know what it is. I've never had it, but it's killing people like crazy.
Fentanyl?
There's a lot of
it's like
overdoses.
a painkiller, and it's easy to overdose. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I don't take drugs, man, because all that shit pouring over is laced with shit, dude. People are dying left and right because of that.
Oh, yeah, dude. I remember, like, my cousins, I had a few cousins that were, like, way into, like, speed and stuff, and the shit they cook with, or make that shit out of. I've never had it, but, I mean, they talk about, like, the shit that they put in it just to make it, and I'm like, Jesus, how are you not dead?
Yeah. I mean, you're seeing it all the time with weed and all that shit, laced with shit that you don't know what it is, and I'm out. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
That's why I never got into drugs, man. It always scared me. I was like, I don't want to fucking fuck with it, dude.
Yeah.
You don't know what the fuck put in there, who's put it in there, where it came from. I'm out.
Yeah.
Unless you grew it yourself.
Exactly. That's the way you should do it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you're trusting another individual with it, you're going to end up dead.
Yeah.
For sure.
100%.
They're putting shit in there just to save money. They're fucking you over for sure. Because I know that happened to one of my cousins, too. They got, like, they bought a certain amount of speed or whatever it was, but it was like, they could tell it was like half fucking something else. Like, and so, I mean, I was like, why do you fucking do that then? Why you?
Yeah. I'm out. That's why I think I stick with beers. The beers, you know.
Yeah.
It's just scary. I mean, pills have always scared me too, by the way. I've never, painkillers and stuff like that. Like I got a bridge put in right here, but before they do that, they have to pull one of your teeth.
Yeah.
And it takes like 2 or 3 weeks for it to heal before they can put the bridge in or whatever. And they prescribed me painkillers. And they maybe ache a little bit. And I was like, I don't need them, dude. I had them, but I was like, I don't want them. I don't take them. Anything that fucks with my brain chemicals and everything, I'm out, dude. I'm out.
Yeah, well, me, I've never been worried about that because I don't actually have like an addictive personality. Like I've done.
And that's the thing too. You'll get addicted to that shit.
Yeah, but I've been able to take some pretty strong Vicodin whenever, like I shattered this wrist into 7 pieces, and
Yeah.
this was like when I was in high school though. But I never had a problem with taking the pills or whatever. But I know some people take it and they just, well, when you take it and then you like drink alcohol with it, it gives you that loopy effect, like your high effect. But I've never done that before. I won't drink on it.
Yeah, that'll kill you too.
I remember taking, I had a bad headache one time and I took some Tylenol, but then at like 30 minutes later, I started drinking beer and I threw up like within after an hour of that, just because it didn't mix well with the beer and stuff. And so I never, if I know I'm drinking, I'm not taking any sort of kind of medicine like that.
You don't need to take anything. Beer's fucking.
Yeah, that's a pain reliever.
That makes you Superman, and you can't break anything. Trust me.
But
We've seen it a million times.
I've never had an addictive personality with anything. Like I've never done anything hard. I can count on one hand, I think, how many times I've done marijuana, but that's not an addictive drug. I liked it. I just don't do that kind of stuff.
Me neither. Yeah, I know. I'm not.
I have shit to do during the day, bro. Can't be high all fucking day.
Yeah, I know.
Like those people that do that shit every day, all day long. Like I'm like, how the fuck you get shit done?
I don't know. I don't have a clue.
Because I remember the first
Unless
time
they
I got
built up
high,
their
dude,
tolerance.
I just hung out, dude. It felt great, and I was hanging out, but I was like, I'm just chilling, bro.
Unless they built up a tolerance to where it
that's
just
what
doesn't
it's
matter
gotta be,
anymore.
dude.
Yeah.
What's the point?
I know. What is the point? That's why I love beer.
Yeah, that's what I say.
It may take more than
You're
it
never
used
going to
to.
see me at a bar, and I'm like, just 2 drinks, I'm going home. No, what's the point of that?
It may take me more beers now to get where I want to be, but I'll get there.
Yeah, no, I'm going to make that happen.
Yeah. God, think about back in the day when you drank like 2 beers for the first time. You're like, I'm so hammered.
Oh God, when I was 16, bro,
Yeah.
I had like 3 wine coolers. I was like, Jesus, I'm drunk.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh my God, dude.
I was
One of
like fucking 16. I was like hammered.
Yeah, one of the first times like that I was, because I was like 16 or 17, something like that, in high school still.
Yeah.
And I got somebody that I was like, I'm gonna get wasted, like, oh, and I was always like, man, I want to try Jack Daniels, because like everybody likes the cool kids like that. And so I got somebody to give me a fifth of. I drank the whole thing, threw up so bad, and I've never returned really to Jack Daniels or
That's
whiskey.
what happened to me with Jack too. I drank a bunch of it.
I didn't
one
know.
night.
I didn't know.
Yeah. I drank a bunch of it one time, and I got so sick that I threw up for like the whole next day so many times. It was like alcohol poisoning for sure.
Yeah.
And then I never touched it again. First of all, it tastes like ass.
Oh, it's-
and while I
you
was
can't
drinking, I was like,
taste.
this is the worst shit I've ever had, but I just was doing it because, you know.
Whiskey's that type of whiskey, the cheaper one.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah. And I was,
It has to be mixed with something for me to even attempt it. But even
same
then, I
thing
don't
with
like
like, there was a Goldschlager that we did. We played quarters with that, dude. I will never touch it. The smell of that makes me sick.
it. Yeah.
And then,
I'm happy that I don't drink liquor, dude.
yeah.
I really
Like
am.
I can still do like a vodka drink every once in a while because vodka is like if you mix it with stuff you can't taste it. As long as I can't taste it, I'm good. But
Oh,
like with whiskey, it's way too strong, and when you mix it with some other thing, it's like it's not good.
I can do that every once in a while. I just don't like but I can go like I did like a cherry Coke and whiskey for a little bit. I like that actually. I only put a shot of it. People are like, oh, I don't know how the hell people put half of their fucking whiskey in half Coke. I'm like, that's disgusting. I did like a shot
Yeah.
of whiskey, and then the rest of it was like cherry Coke. I liked it. So, but I'm not doing that all the time. When's the last time you saw me with a cherry Coke and whiskey, Leaf?
Yeah, it's been forever.
Exactly. I would just stick to the Millers, bro.
Yeah, that's the way. 'Cause the way we drink, like binge drinking, like that. That's the way. That's the only
One
way
time, I do remember Leaf was like, one time he was like, I'm going to switch over and I'm going keto, so I got to switch to vodka.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, cool, man. And then he brought over vodka and Sprite or whatever. See, the problem with us drinking is we drink a lot. So Leaf was drinking a lot of vodka
Yeah.
and threw up that night.
Yeah, because I hadn't had liquor in so long, and when I'm just used to just pounding alcohol all night long.
That's what I'm saying. You were doing
And
that.
well, and the thing was, I didn't feel it until like that's the thing about liquor too. Like you sit there and drink it, you don't feel drunk until like it just hits you all at once.
It hit him.
And I was like, fuck. And then
Threw up.
At that point, I had way too much.
I was at my old apartment and he threw up
Yeah.
everywhere. Well, he threw up in the toilet.
Yeah,
Thank
it was
God.
disgusting.
Which you got to watch out for Leaf. He may or may not make it to the toilet.
Yeah, because I mean, when it's coming, I can't stop. You can't stop it. How do you stop you from throwing up?
Well, usually you feel it and you're like, I got to go to the bathroom.
I mean, not all the time.
I've threw up other places too, but most of the times I make
On
it.
Bill Street.
Oh, yeah.
But
Well, I didn't care about that because it was outside.
Yeah. We were waiting on our taxi. So Sam's like, I got to throw up. And he went over to the court. And this cop was like, got to get this guy off here. We're like, oh, fuck, we're going to get thrown in jail, bro.
Yeah, well, like, I'm leaving. We're waiting on our taxi, but I'm sorry that I'm puking everywhere because that happens.
Yeah.
It happens, bro. I haven't done it in a long time, though. So that's nice.
Yeah.
I don't like doing it. It fucking hurts.
Yeah, it's awful.
Well, you don't feel it that day. You feel it the next day. I'm like, my God, my fucking shoulders and everything.
Yeah. Throwing up drunk is okay because it's like, it's kind of, your body's just kind of already loose. But like if you throw up when you're hungover the next day and you're trying to fight it, that's the worst.
Or like if you get food poisoning and you're sober, that hurts.
Oh, yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, that hurts.
Because, like, once you puke everything out of your stomach and then you have dry heaves after that, that's the worst.
That is bad.
You're, like, throwing up, but you're not shooting anything out. That
I know.
Fucking throat hurts for fucking 3 hours after that, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, bad.
It's good times, man. That's what's going to happen tonight because we're going to drink free beer.
I'm not going to throw up.
I'm not going to throw up.
We're going to drink a lot, though.
I'll need some food. Think I would have free food.
Oh, hell yeah. That's the first thing I'm doing.
Yeah.
When I get there is...
get that base and then just beer.
Yeah, I'm going to eat some pizza, I think, when I get there.
Hell yeah,
They have
dude.
pizza there. So, hell yeah, man. Well, let's get out of here, dude. It's a good episode. We appreciate it. Like I said, a little early this time, so I know a lot of people are busy on Saturday. So, we love you. Make sure you listen to the audio, which we release every Tuesday, please, on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Amazon Music, everywhere you can get a podcast. We're probably out there. But everybody knows the big ones are Spotify and Apple. That's where we see everybody listening, so we appreciate it. Just make sure you do one thing for us on those. If you haven't already, hit 5 stars and rate us 5 stars on those. And then on Apple Podcasts down there, when you rate us 5 stars, there's a little link that says write a review. If you haven't done that, take a little 1 or 2 minutes out of your life for us, please, and write a quick review telling everybody we're the best. That will help us grow, put us in front of more people that are looking for these types of podcasts, which I don't even know what it is anymore these days. Drinking, sports, good time. That's all it is. That's what we do.
That's what we do.
For the most part. We would really appreciate those audios out there. And like I said, we went live earlier than normal today, but you would have known that if you were following us out there.
Yeah, and you should follow us out there on social media. We got some followers coming on some of our platforms, like TikTok. Sitting around 500.
Man, that fucking... I put that TikTok out there. Yeah. Last time I checked, that thing was over 200,000 views.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you don't want to miss out on that stuff because we're posting all kinds of stuff. But it's for TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Love to see more people on Instagram. So if you're not following us there, go do that. But it's at Eskimo Brothers Podcast on all 3 of those. And then on Twitter, we're getting a little bit of, I saw the other day, we're getting some people on there.
Yeah.
That's at Eskimo Bros Pod. We're going to be posting more on there. I need to find I need to up my subscription to that AI thing because I tried to do some videos this week, but I uploaded the YouTube link and said, you're out of hours or whatever the fuck. So
I ran into that too. Yeah.
So I need to do that so we can post more little short form content for you guys on our socials. But go follow us out there. We're getting more followers. We'd love to have 1,000 on, especially on TikTok, so we can go live. Right, 1,000 you can go live, right, or something.
Yeah, we're halfway there. Well, and that's the thing too is I've been bad about posting, but the last one I posted, if you go out there, it was over. Last time I looked, it was over 200.
Yeah, we've had a couple that's gotten up there, and we've gotten followers from it, and so hopefully at some point that'll turn into listeners. But
I switched over from my personal one to ours yesterday, I think, at some time, and we had 35 new followers. I was like, Jesus, hell yeah.
So yeah, man, go out there, and that's where we post everything when we go live, like Thursday Night Football. We'll post when we're doing that. Anytime we go live, just kind of unscheduled. If it's a kind of last second thing, we'll post it on there. You'll see when a new episode drops, everything. Yeah. That's where you find out everything about us.
That's right. We would appreciate it.
And then we may start our OnlyFans. See our dick. Yeah, you never know, dude.
We may
act like a dog.
I was going to say, Leaf's going to start acting like a dog. Apparently, that's the key to 6 figures a month.
If somebody said I could make 6 figures doing that, I would do it all day.
Where do I order my dog costume? Amazon?
Exactly.
I do it right now.
Yeah.
Everybody have a good weekend. Have a good Tuesday if you're listening on audio. We appreciate you so much, man. And take care of yourselves, man. We'll see you next week with a brand new one, as always. And looking forward to it, brother.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go get drunk.
Yeah. Cheers, everybody.
This has been another episode of the Eskimo Brothers Podcast. Thank you for listening, and be sure to follow or subscribe to the podcast on your favorite podcast streaming service. And until next time, remember, An Eskimo brothers bond is worth more than gold.